it's working.
There we go.
Right,
It's
guys.
a cheap technology.
Welcome back to the next slow grow. 1,500 points with these two Muppets. So you know Rob and Mike. It's Tau and Tyranids. 1,500 points. So we're excited for this game, aren't we?
Yes.
So we're going to figure out if the Tau have more bullets and you brought bugs.
Yeah, that's going to be the true, yeah.
So we'll go on to the army list and we'll get on to the game. Here we are. We're starting with Mike's Tyranids. A few more upgrades. He's added a unit of Ripper Swarms with Deep Strike and a Carnifex this month. So going through his 1,500 point list, here's Warlord Hive Tyrant. Obviously Flying with Devourers. His Warlord trait is the one where he gets feel no pain if he takes a wound. And he's got Warp Blast and Paroxysm as his psychic powers. Then we've got his Ripper Swarms, obviously upgraded with Deep Strike. 4 Warriors, 1 Death Spitter because of points and 3 Devourers. 3 Biovores this time instead of 2. The first 2 Venomthropes and a DAC effects with Twinning Devourers. Then other troops, we've got 30 Termagants and obviously Big Mama Tervigan. Tervigan rolled the Horror for our circuit powers. Second DAC effects with Devourers, double Devourers obviously, and the last Venomthrope, and a second Flying. His psychic powers were Catalyst and Onslaught, so not too bad a list. It's getting there. If it were me, I'd have another Tervigan. I like Tervigans. So yeah, is that enough bugs to weather the Tau's firepower? I don't think it is, but we'll see. On to the Tau. So here's Rob's brightly coloured Tau. They have a lot of systems and stuff now. So starting the force, we have his Fireblade, who will be his Warlord, embedded in a unit of 10 Fire Warriors with a DSA tactical support turret. Then we have another unit of 10 Fire Warriors with a DSA tactical support turret. They're both smart missiles. 2 units of 5 Pathfinders, because Pathfinders are necessary for Tau. A unit of 5 drones, marker drones. 10 Breachers in a Devilfish. That's obviously got missiles. Did you put Sensor Spines on that?
It has.
Devilfish has
Sensor Spines.
Sensor Spines and
Hang on. Consult the book.
he's consulting a book. We'll come back to it. He has a Storm Surge. Obviously, you've got the invul on the Storm Surge. I believe that's all he's got on there.
Yeah.
And then.
And Black Sun filters.
Oh, and the Black Sun
2
filters.
points. 1 point, I do believe. For
Yeah,
Black Sun filters.
because for some reason the Storm Surge doesn't have Black Sun filters. He's then got a unit of XV8 battlesuits with Flamer on the top and Twin-Linked Plasma. And then another XV8 squad with Burst Cannon and Fusion Blaster. And his 2 target lots in there as well. And then Doug, his commander, who is a buff Mander, pure Tydamgram, all the upgrades and stuff like that.
Control multi-spectrum suite.
Yeah, so
Neural web system jam.
oh yeah, we put the Neural Red System Jammer in because 2 points. So that's a nice Tau list, a lot of upgrades rather than toys. So we'll see if it has enough shots. Onto the deployment. So here we are deployed. Well, I say they are deployed. So the Tau won all the roll-offs. So I've deployed first. I'm going first. Chose the table side.
Done. Still with this.
So yeah, we're still waiting on Mike to do still initiative. But so we got Fire Warriors anchoring this flank. Storm Surge sitting near objective marker 1 with Pathfinders just scattered in front of him. Breachers are in this Devilfish here. And we've got drones and more Fire Warriors with their Fireblade there. They're probably going to look up to move up. And then more Pathfinders in that we're in there. So it's a pretty spread average deployment for Tau. He's got both sides anchored by Fire Warriors and Pathfinders and the Storm Surge in the middle. He's got all his battlesuits in reserve with Doug the buff Mander. So for the Tyranids, he used this big old building here with the big line of sight blocking to put both his Flyers behind. So they won't get shot unless some magic Tau happens. Warriors with a Venomthrope on this flank and a Carnifex. Biovores behind there with another Venomthrope there, another Carnifex, and then the big blob of Gaunts that blobbed all the way with another Venomthrope. So he's got Shrouded across his entire army, plus it's Night Fight turn 1, so that will actually affect some of Rob's Tau stuff. So we might not lose too many Tyranids turn 1. But Mike, do you want to seize the initiative?
I'll see if I can seize the initiative. No!
That's a 2. That's not very good.
No!
You suck, sir. On to Tau turn 1.
Ow.
So, opening Tau turn 1. There is a hole where a Tervagon used to be.
Yes!
So, he had quite a few cards, Ascendancy, a few markers, and he's got First Blood, obviously. So, what happened movement phase wise? Devilfish moved up full 12 inches to get marker 6. These Fire Warriors moved up to get to marker 4. Pathfinder stayed where they were. These drones have shimmied over back to here so we could score hold the line. And these guys stood still. So, the shooting started with the Pathfinders, the drones, and the Pathfinders getting 6 marker lights hits on the. Oh, sorry, just 2 of those units. Both the Pathfinders getting 6 marker light hits on the Tervagon, and then the drones obviously got 3 on the Carnifex, which weren't used. Then the Storm Surge happened, basically.
Yes.
2 D missiles with ignore cover, plus 2 ballistic skill at the Tervagon. He rolled that 6, gone Tervagon. I can't wait until D's gone. Neither can Mike.
No, that's just nasty.
First time D's worked for me.
Yeah, first time D's worked for them.
Will's later.
The Tervagon exploding killed another 5 Gaunts, and then there was some shooting from these Fire Warriors, which killed another like 4. And this Devilfish opened up at the Venom Throat, put a wound on it with the smart missiles, snap firing though, and then the Storm Surge finished off. Storm Surge didn't actually fire its big gun. The biggest gun on the Storm Surge didn't actually fire. But smart missiles took out a few more Gaunts, and we were happy, basically. So, a lot of damage to that side of the board, 2 units down, and First Blood. And so Rob's on 5 points at the moment. So let's see what Tyranids can do in their turn 1.
Try to do.
So, Tyranid turn 1. It looks alright on paper, but it wasn't great. So, Flyrants both took off 2 places. This Flyrant shot up those Pathfinders and murdered all but 1, which was good because he had psychological warfare, but Rob kept passing his leadership check. These warriors moved and ran. They were trying to get to this objective, were an inch short. Venomthrope followed up. Bivores and Venomthrope, and then Carnifexes moved up. This Flyrant here cast Onslaught in the psychic phase on that Carnifex, which moved and ran. So both Carnifexes shot the Devilfish along with this Flyrant and wrecked it. Breachers got out, they're not pinned, which is nice. And Termagants just moved and ran, trying to get to this objective, but again, we're an inch short. So, and then after that, Mike. After that, the Bivores shot the Fire Warriors, but they went to ground. So with night fighting and gone to ground, they got a 5-up cover, which was kind of nice considering Rob's Warlord trait allows them to get up from being pinned without penalty. So not a bad turn 1, you know, he's killed the Devilfish. Oh, one other thing, big thing, he cast Paroxysm on a Storm Surge, so the Storm Surge is now Weapon Skill and Ballistic Skill 1. Which means it's basically just going to shoot Flyrants.
Yeah.
So, after sort of an inch short on this objective, which he was holding 2 copies of, an inch short of that objective, which he was holding 2 copies of, and then this Pathfinder, the Breachers, and the Fire Warriors there, all passing their leadership checks. It wasn't a great turn, but he did score marker 3.
Objective 3.
So, not a good turn for the Tyranids.
No.
We'll see how the Tower Retaliation hurts a lot.
Yeah.
On to Tower turn 2. So, Tau turn 2, and this thing is a beast. So it was Weapon Skill, Ballistic Skill 1 from the Paroxysm, but we'll go over that. So, on to movement. Breachers just moved round, and the drones moved forward. All these guys stay relatively still, and then Battlesuits over there dropped in, Battlesuits over there dropped in with the Buffmander. So, as you might be able to see, there was a lot of pain for the Tyranids. Storms, every marker light on the board, Pathfinders over there, the drones and the single Pathfinder there, opened up at this Flyrant in the middle, which was the Warlord, and got 5 marker light hits on it. That's pretty good going. So the Storm Surge used all those marker lights for Ballistic Skill and just murdered it.
Yep.
30 shots with the cluster rocket, seeing as it was anchored. It was just silly nastiness. And then the big gun, seeing as it was within 20 inches, fired at the Warriors, but being Ballistic Skill 1, every single one scattered off wildly and missed. So, some relief for the Tyranids. Then the rest, these Fire Warriors opened up at the Warriors and did a wound. Whoop-de-doo. And then the Breachers and the Fire Warriors back here opened up at the Termagants and wiped out most of them.
But they passed their leadership!
Yeah, they passed their leadership at 6. The plasma suits that dropped him back there with the plasmas and flamers fired at the Carnifex, and I believe he's down to 2 wounds.
He's on 2 wounds.
And the Buffmander in his squad fired at the Venomthrope and the Biovore, seeing as 2 of those battlesuits have target lock, and wiped the lot out. Yes. So, instant death melters, thank God they're going, in place of D3, D6 wounds, because then mid-sized Tyranids will be more survivable.
Yes.
So, a pretty painful turn. Score-wise, he got Kingslayer, and 1 point for killing something with a unit in his deployment zone, Patient Hunter I think it's called. So, that puts them, like, what, 10 points to the Tau? No? 8? Yeah, 10 points to the Tau, because of First Blood and Warlord. And 1 to the Tyranids. So, on to Tyranid turn 2. So, Tyranid turn 2. This is a blimmin' massacre. So, Florent come over here to support the Synapse, because there was a bit of a gap. These Termagants failed the Synapse and ran into a piece of cover. Luckily, they didn't run away, I guess. And this Carnifex passed its leadership for its Synapse, so we're all good. So, everything else moved forward. He decided to ignore the Buffmander, thinking he might be out of range now. So, Warriors moved up onto the objective that's over there. You see that black dice? Venomthrope following them, buffing them with Shrouded. And then, yeah, everything else. Psychic phase, he cast... what did he cast? Catalyst on himself and this Carnifex. He just attempted to onslaught this one so he could run shoot, hoping to get in range of the Fireblade, but unfortunately was denied by Rob. And he cast Dominion?
Yeah, I've got Dominion off.
Cast Dominion to extend his Synapse just in case. Yeah. Not that it matters really.
No.
In the shooting phase, the Florent shot the drones, killed 1 due to some really jammy armor saves. The Carnifex and the Warriors shot the Fire Warriors over there, killed all but 2. They passed their leadership. And then this Carnifex here and these Termagants shot the breaches that were here, killed a few of them, caused them to run away, and they ran a mighty 12 inches. And one last thing, the Surprise Rippers popped up on objective marker 6. So, despite the lack of low model count, he actually scored quite well that turn. He had 2 copies of marker 6, 2 copies of marker 5, which the Warriors have, and Psychological Warfare. So that scored him 5 points that turn. Still way behind the Tau, and it's going on to Tau shooting phase, turn 2, pretty much. Turn 3, yes. So, he's actually done some movement, we'll see. On to Tau turn 3. So, Tau turn 3, and the relentless barrage of shooting continues. So, as you can see, the Warriors are all dead. Movement-wise, they moved and ran because they were just out of range. They moved up and shot the Carnifex to death. Over here, the Breachers continue to run away, but they only move 4 inches, so they get 1 more chance to rally. These Fire Warriors, they shot the DS8 Tactical Support turret at the Venomthrope and wiped it out, which then led the Storm Surge to open up with his big gun, 4 small pies at strength 10 AP2 on the Warriors. They're gone. The rest of the shooting from the Storm Surge was a mix of the Carnifex and the Flyrant. No wounds to the Flyrant, 1 wound on the Carnifex. So not impressive from the Storm Surge really in that regard, but killing the Warriors was pretty good. Other shooting, the Fire Warriors there shot the Rippers along with some the Smart Missiles from the Storm Surge and wiped them out. And then that was pretty much it. Oh yeah, all the Markalites fired at the Flyrant and missed this turn. So, not brilliant for a turn of shooting, but again, he scored another load of points. He's a good 13 ahead now. We'll see what Tyranids can do on turn 3. Luminek.
Yeah.
So here we are, end of Tyranid turn 3, and Mike's decided to call it here because 1 more turn of shooting and he is gone. So this Carnifex decided to charge in to the Pathfinder for a laugh and get blood and guts. Yes! Which was successful. The Hive Tyrant flew over these Fire Warriors and devoured them in the rear after perilsing on a catalyst and crashing into the floor. Wiped out most of the squad, including the Fireblade, thanks to a failed lookout sir. And the Gaunch just ran over to that objective to score that. So, in the end, I believe it finishes 15-9. So, that's not a bad game.
No.
We'll see you for the post-game in a moment. So, here we are, after the post-game. Well, this is the post-game, not after.
Post-game.
Post-game. Much meat and kebab has been had between here and the game, so the details may be sketchy. Right.
I think, yeah, it was a good game.
It was a good game, yeah.
Good fun. Good laugh.
Yeah. I think bit of bad luck on my part and very good luck on the Tau part with Rob.
I ran away a bit at the beginning there. Like, I got quite a lot of objectives, cards I could get quite quickly, quite easily. And you got bad run rolls on your second
Yeah, which would have maybe kept me level pegging for a little
You
while.
would have been like fairly even for the first turn, but that kept you back a bit, unfortunately.
Yeah. After that, I couldn't catch up.
I kept getting, like, I had a few duff cards, but I kept also ones I kept replacing with other ones I could still get quite easily. So
I say it was. I think it was objective like a 5 and 6 you were trying to get to, and you were an inch short with your warriors and an inch short with your termagants. Yeah. Which is a recurring thing with you, isn't it?
Yes, that seems to be a recurring thing. Yeah.
Bit of an inch short.
Yeah.
So what are you?
Oh dear.
Yeah, but yeah, no, it was a good game to watch at least. I feel a little sorry for the Tau Tyranids. I mean, in a way, hiding your hive turrets means your Termagan was going to eat D.
That wasn't too much of a concern. That was an issue, but I could deal with it.
Big Mama died.
Yeah, Big Mama
dead.
Yeah.
that was a lucky 6 on the D chart, which I'm kind of glad it's going.
Yeah, D seem a bit broken. It's the first time the D missiles have actually done anything for me.
But it is one of those one-shot wonders. Though,
yeah, they will work like dying.
Yeah.
But I did have a hell of a lot of shooting to come onto it as well afterwards. So I don't think, even if I hadn't got the 6, I probably still would have put enough.
It still probably would have been very low on wounds if it was dead anyway.
Nearly dead, if not dead.
Yeah. But if you played one more turn, your shooting phase, I reckon you would have killed that Carnifex in front of you.
Easy.
And with the rest of the Storm Surge's fire, killed the Hive Tyrant.
Because the Hive Tyrant was already on the ground anyway, so it would have been an easy kill.
So it crashed, so it was easy pickings. You killed my Warlord, though.
You killed the Fireblade.
He did get to gank you with his little jibby stick this time.
Gotta love that Fireblade in combat. It's surprising. You'd be surprised how decent it is.
Maybe not against a Tyrant, but
he would have tried.
Yes,
he would have accepted the challenge and died with dignity.
Yes, very good.
He would have sushi.
But yes, so it has been a good fun day. We're certainly happy. With the league, we'll do the points now, so you'll be able to see. Not you two scored the same this month, I believe. So I don't think the charts have changed just yet.
It's going to come down to the last game for the last point value.
Yeah, so last games will be me and Rob and you and Will.
Yep.
So that'll be interesting. Up to a full 1750, when I actually probably had nearly the 4,000 mark of chaos. Yeah, I went a little bad.
Yeah.
No, it was a good game, and thanks for watching, guys. And you can hit the stop button now. Thank you. Bye.
Okay then, guys, thanks a lot for shooting that for us. Good work. Rob, congratulations on your win. Looks like the Tau are doing what Tau do and absolutely massacring their opponents. And Mike, hard luck this time, but you know, if it's any consolation, rumours I saw online today suggest that the Hive Tyrant is going to have 10 wounds and a 5-up invuln save in the new edition. So yeah, you've got that to look forward to with your Tyranids. But yeah, let's take a look at the scores. So Mike got 4 points for painting, plus his additional point for adding a unit. Only got a loss in the game, so that gives him just 6 points. But as you can see, Rob also got 6 points because he added less units. So even though he had a better result, he didn't get any extra points compared to what Mike did. And here you can see that painting points really do make a difference, because I lost my game and got significantly more points. I'm up to 10 points this month with the 3 units added. But then Sam got the best of the lot. Loads of painting points from all these extra units he's adding, plus the win gives him a total of 13 points. and that means with just 1 month left to go, Sam is out in front with 5 points, but I'm only 5 points behind, so it's certainly going to come down to the last game. Mike and Rob are a bit further back, but still all to play for between those guys. See if Rob can pull himself up off the bottom and into 3rd place. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you're enjoying this series. Thanks for bearing with us and keeping with us while we've been doing this, and we'll see you guys again soon. Bye.